Hey, you guys. Oh, great. We get to watch you eat again. My bad. I just got in from work. I took a quick shower. And then I ordered my food. I prefer to kill two birds with one stone. If you watched my channel this far, you would know that I prefer to eat my dinner and stream at the same time because I like to go straight to bed after I stream. Mainly because it's more convenient for me. Because I have work in the morning and I just got home from my shift. You're all quick as hell to get in here. Yeah, they be fast as fuck. Yeah, McDonald's moved delivered. Yeah. Hey, Rick. Were you in last night's stream? I don't think you were in last night's stream, Rick. Did you go to sleep early? You're so pretty. Thank you. Only the good-looking people watch me. Oh, that was some friends. Friends? I don't have any of those. How many jobs am I working and how many hours? I work about 69 hours a week. So I have a full-time job that I work 40 hours a week for. And then my second job that I work 27 hours a week for. Or 25. So, yeah. Cap. Whatever you say. I had to get a second job because I was homeless. Can I have a nug? Oh, you want a nuggie? Little Timmy's like, I call BS. Oh, God. I promise you guys, I would not lie about something like that. I mean, like, I lie a lot. But I wouldn't lie about, like, my situations or what I go through. How did I become homeless? My parents kicked me out. I was homeless for like 6 months until I found an apartment. I was just couch surfing everywhere, so. Why? It was a lot. I'll just narrow it down. I had very severe depression, which caused financial issues on my end. Even though I was saving and I stopped a lot of bad habits, like retail therapy, it still wasn't good enough for my mom because I still had a bit of a depression room. I think that was the main thing. Like, my room wasn't up to par. And the finance and like my finances or whatever. And what else? I guess just her expectations of me were just not, like, she had high expectations for me, and I was just so depressed to the point where I was just like not meeting those. So, yeah. Am I on meds? No. Another reason why I got, no, I think like her breaking point for her kicking me out was because I made the sausages wrong. And she was like, that's it, you have to get out of my house. I only ordered McDonald's because it's closest to my apartment. Yeah. I don't really like McDonald's. If anything, if I order anything from McDonald's, I normally just get their French fries or their chicken nuggets. I do not eat their cheeseburgers. But I don't know. I actually don't like any fast food restaurant, to be honest with you. Except for like Wahlburger. Yes, it's so good. Like their burgers are bomb as fuck. But the only one that I know about is the one in Fenway. I don't know if I told you guys this story, but I was drunk as fuck one Saturday. And mind you, I had to go to work at 6 o'clock in the morning. I was out until like 3 o'clock in the morning. And I was drunk as fuck, and we were leaving the club. And I was like, I really want some Taco Bell. So my aunt, she drove me to Taco Bell. And I don't know if this girl was flirting with me, but I was like, can I get 3 soft tacos? And she was like, yeah, anything else? And I was like, I could also go for like some nacho fries. And she was like, sure. She just charged me for like the 3 soft tacos. And she called me babe. After. I'm not gay, but that shit made me blush. I was like, oh. Maybe I'm not meant for the men. Cause I have shitty luck with men. Maybe I'm for the women. Maybe I'm for the girls. I don't know. But yeah, she gave me a free drink and she gave me free nacho fries. And she was the best. I love her. She trying to eat your taco? Don't be a loser. All she said was babe. You act like half these cooks out here. Shut up, Tanner. I can gush about being called babe. I don't be hearing nobody call me babe like that in real life. Especially not no ma'am. It's only women, okay? I be blushing hard as fuck whenever a girl calls me babe. And they say in their soft voice too, they're like, here you go, babe. You know? What the fuck did I do? I thanked her. And I was like, thank you so much for the free stuff. And then I walked away. And I ate the fuck out of those tacos in the back seat of my aunt's car. And then I knocked out. So, yeah. She was really nice. I would be her friend. But, I don't know. Here come the lies. Lies what? What am I lying about? Well, I hate the burnt part of the fries. Go to bed, it's past your bedtime? Shut up. Come make me, bitch. So you ate her taco and didn't share? No. She gave me my tacos, my nacho fries, and a free drink. And I ate them in the car. I had 3 soft tacos. And she gave me top priority. Like, it was like 2 o'clock. Well, no, like it was 2 o'clock in the morning actually, because they closed at 4 o'clock in the morning. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning, and she gave me top priority. She was like, make sure her taco is fresh. I was like, yeah, make sure my taco is fresh. You know, she was so nice. I would have gave you stale tacos. Fuck you, bro. If I was cooking for y'all, I would give y'all the juiciest steak. The butterously lobster. You know, I have a coworker who is poly. He be bragging about how he don't ever have a dry spell. And whenever I see him, I'd be like, oh, my lobster is too buttery, my steak is too juicy type bullshit. Because I got a dry spell. Got a Sahara Desert in this motherfucker. Well, only when only when I'm like fuck all that sympathy bullshit. What? You should be studying that on social media. I hope your governor bans this for kids like you. Babe, I'm a 22-year-old woman. Okay? I have my own apartment. Alright? I work 2 jobs. I got a promotion at my other job. Well, at my first job. So I'll be making more money. I'm not a kid. I'm a grown-ass woman. Like, I work 4 jobs. I work 3 jobs. How about that? This is my 3rd job. I get paid to do this. How about that? Why am I up at 2 o'clock in the morning? Go to Taco Bell. It's 11:04, and she works all the way in Taunton. That McDonald's will kill you, kiddo. Tell it to speed up. I'm kidding. I need to meet Kenji first. And turn his ass every way but loose. From the window to the wall. Hey! No way, bro. You from Mass? Yeah, I'm from Massachusetts. Hey. Hey, if you guys want a membership pass, I can give you guys. I can release like 5 more. 5 fries and Coke. I don't drink Coke. I drink root beer. You a stud? No, I just have a really nice body. Yeah, not a stud. I'm straight as fuck. Except on weekends when cute Taco Bell girls flirt with me. Favorite color? Purple. Waste food is crazy by putting 1 fry away. No, there's burn parts on them. Like, I don't eat the burn parts. They look like little flies. Sorry. Honestly, I don't see anything interesting here or anything that offers something constructive to the human race. Come up with ideas that can benefit people instead of literally doing nothing. Okay, Peter. Whatever the fuck your name is. Why don't you go do something about the whole economic state of the world instead of typing all that shit in my comment section? You want to talk about me, but you ain't doing shit either. You watching me, bitch. You watching me do nothing while you also do nothing. How the fuck does that work? You can't play matriarch or some higher somebody above me and you ain't doing shit either. What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay then. Shut up. Like, And it also, it's late as fuck right now. I just got off work. Yeah, I'm helping out the community soon and help out the homeless. I haven't seen, you know what's crazy? I haven't seen not one homeless person on Mass Ave lately. It's fucking scary. I'm like, where the fuck did all the homeless people go? Turns out I'm eating them. McDonald's, I mean, if you know what I'm saying. Excuse me. I could have cooked, but I don't have any knives for my steak. I don't have any knives. I don't have a cutting board. I ain't got shit up in this house. What am I cooking for Easter Sunday? I'm probably working that day. So maybe nothing. Guys, I work 7 days a week. So I got steak there? Yeah, I got steak. I work at a grocery store. I do like little bits of shopping every night. Is there any events going on? No. So there's a particular street that the homeless people normally stay at. There's like hordes and hordes and hordes of homeless people that stay on that street. And it's been dead. Like, I have not seen not one homeless person. Not even by Boston Medical. Like, I have not seen not one homeless person. Not one. Not by Boston Medical. Not by the McDonald's. Not by the gas station. Not even by the little, not even by the little intersection on the highway in Mass Ave. I have not seen not one homeless person. It's fucking scary. I'd be like they normally be jumping, like, they normally try to jump in front of your car so they can get a payout for more drugs, but it's like, there's none there. Like, I don't fucking see nobody. Crusty's on the side of my mouth. Oh, sorry. Thank you. Homeless people is hiding. Oh, yeah. I forgot to tell y'all. I be throwing mints at homeless people. That's probably why I haven't seen them lately. They're all scared. Could be ice. I haven't heard of any ice sightings in Boston, though. And if you're in Boston, and if you have seen an ICE agent, why aren't you beating their ass? See, I personally would. But I got too much shit to lose, but... Do I have ice cream there, too? Of course I do. But, like... Excuse me? I haven't seen not one homeless person. I haven't seen any ICE agents either. I heard that they're in some certain parts. I heard they're in certain parts of Massachusetts. But I haven't seen them in Boston. ICE isn't even just going after immigrants, by the way. And if you're an ICE agent, you're a pussy ass bitch. And there's a safe haven in hell, especially for you. Not even a safe haven. I'm lying. Have you heard about the hazing that you gotta go through when you're an ICE agent, bro? Let me not even get political on this channel, but I'm just telling y'all now. Y'all be complaining about the immigrants and then some of the jobs y'all don't even fucking do. Like, let's be so for real. Who do you call? You know, my parents, we have a guy that we normally go to for our cars. And he's Hispanic. Okay, he be taking care of us, alright? So it's not even like, and if you actually pay attention to the news, they're not even going after immigrants. They're going after everybody who's vulnerable. Hazing for ICE agents? Hell yeah, they be hazing the fuck. It's like a whole fraternity. Like, They go after people here illegally. No. Y'all didn't hear about that white lady that got shot in the face by ICE? And you have no idea what else is hidden underneath the radar. Let me tell you something. I'm a very big conspiracy theorist. Okay? The news lies to you. And they also had a lot of shit. That's all I'm gonna say. Anyway, next topic. Let's topic. So Law and Order doesn't exist anymore, or what? I feel like Law and Order never really existed. Especially since the whole Epstein files came out. Wasn't Law and Order then. Just because we found out about Epstein don't mean that he's the only one. I'm pretty sure there's there's tons of islands that we don't know about. Tons. Tons and tons and tons. We don't know where. There's still missing children. Still missing children. You can't seem to figure out where the fuck they went. They're all kids, so they have no sense of direction or who could possibly be kidnapping all these kids. Did it hurt when you got your belly button pierced? It hurt coming out this hole, but going in it didn't really hurt. Do you think there's a possibility we could get cloned by the government? I personally believe that the body are vessels. Our soul gets reincarcerated. That's why some people can remember their past life, because I don't know. I just don't know how to explain it. I just believe in reincarnation. I'm also very spiritual, so it's like I believe that we just stay here. I don't believe when we die our soul just goes up or it goes down. It just goes right into the next body. Have you guys seen that Palm Beach Pete guy? Guys, let me be honest with you. I think Palm Beach Pete is Epstein. And even though there is evidence of him back in like 2018 or whatever with his family, I feel like AI has been around so much longer than we think. And we're only getting like a little snippet of it in the real world with like ChatGPT and Sonar AI and stuff like that. I only feel like we're getting a snippet, but I feel like they actually have more. And they're testing to see how we would react to it. Especially with all the realistic AI, you can't tell what's real or fake anymore. So I personally believe they created that entire persona. I don't know if you guys actually read the files, but I read little bits. But they were experimenting with like soul jumping and stuff like that. Sora doesn't exist anymore. Why doesn't it exist anymore? Why are they starting to take everything away? Why are they banning a whole bunch of AI generated stuff now? What's going on? What's really going on? You don't know. You don't know. I feel like he changed his face to become a different person to act like he didn't do anything to a kid. Everybody knows that when you have a lot of power, when you have a lot of money, when you have a lot of money, it comes with a lot of power. Excuse me. So not only does he have the power, the money to own an island, to do all that shit that he did on the island, he also has the power to make himself disappear and then reappear and pretend that shit ain't happened. How many billionaires do we know that's actually in the world? How many millionaires do we actually know that's in the world? How many people are actually on the world that we know of? I know you get like I don't know. Like you if you really like I'm a very deep thinker. So it's like no, I do not think there's just one island. I do not like I get you guys like say like oh the world is round and there's a globe. But it doesn't make any sense. Nothing makes sense when you really think about it. If the world was a globe, we would know the entire world. We would know how many exact islands there are, where they're located. But I feel like there's so much more. So much more islands. So much more tunnels. So many more people. There's like I just feel like there's like a really big I just don't believe that it's actually a globe. I think they use the globe as a way to keep our minds small minded. I fully believe that the world is flat and it's continuously expanding because there's new shit discovered every day. And what's really going on in the ocean? We only know 5%, but we so called know all about space. All about space, but let me tell you something. There's just like a whole bunch of shit. You tripping with that flat earth shit? Well, I may be tripping, but a lot of shit came out on the like with the whole Epstein Island bullshit shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm probably not even far off. We don't know. They're hiding so much shit. We're hiding so much shit. Like not we. They are like they're constantly going through the files, right? They're going through the files and they're filtering out shit. They clearly told you they are filtering out shit in the files constantly. I don't believe anything anymore. I don't believe anything. I don't believe that the world is round. Why would it be round? Why would it be round? What could possibly make it round? Don't answer that question. But like I just believe there's so I really feel like we're in the Truman Show. You know, like have you seen the Truman Show? Like how it's like a big ass dome and like the sun and the moon and everything it just rises and there's weather and stuff like that. I just really feel I don't know. I just feel like there's a lot of shit they ain't telling us. Look at the sun and moon, duh. I mean, you can, but that doesn't mean like we don't have the technology to pretend and fake things. You know, there's so many people on the earth, so many children that are missing. The earth is round. I just don't believe that the islands that we have on the world are the only islands that we have. Like I just do not believe that. I just don't believe that. Go the fuck up your feelings. Fuck your feelings. Oh, fuck your feelings. The sun is round, the moon is round, we are round. I mean, sure, but a lot of the time, like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, we really have to think, like, sure, what if the earth is round? Then what about, I don't know if you guys heard of, like, the ice wall? Apparently that shit is fucking real. There was a whole thing about them about going to experiment in Antarctica about the ice wall and then it suddenly just got canceled and whatever. Like I just don't know. There's no such thing as a stupid question, by the way. You can ask all the questions in the world. There's no such thing as a stupid question. We never went to space. I personally believe that space is in the water. Why is there water in water? There is water so deep under the water. What is truly under the water? And then on top of that, like, water holds memory and it's a whole energy thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, like there's like, I don't know. I just don't believe anything anymore. I just don't. I don't care what y'all say. Oh, the earth is round, sun is round, moon is round. Sure. What else could they possibly be lying to us in school? Everything that they tell us is to keep us in a tiny bubble, to keep us in line, to keep us afraid and keep us in check. That's why I ask these questions, and that's why I'm such a deep thinker. Like, I'm just really trying to find out, like, what is really going on? What are they hiding? Like, why are they... I know why they're lying, obviously. They want us to... They feed off our fear. It's the fear mongering. You know what I'm saying? The school system doesn't really even teach you anything. You know? They're not hiding anything. We found them. Like, I just don't know. I don't believe. Not such a deep thinker. Well, I mean, I could go deeper. I'm just actually, like, again, with the fear mongering, like, they actually kill people around these things. Like, I'm terrified of being on the hit list. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, you trying to say anything for the views? Oh, actually, I'm having a conversation with my commenters, but since you say I'm doing anything for the views, let me actually do anything for the views. Everybody hit the zone, hit the seed line. Come on, do the seed line. Bitch, like, I could do anything for you. I could twerk for views, for real. If I really wanted the views, I could twerk. I will throw this ass back. Oh, God. You think I can't throw it back? I threw it back so many times on this channel. I will throw it back. I will throw it front. I will throw it in a circle, a square, a rhombus, a triangle, an infinity sign. On God. You ever seen an infinity ass? Is it true that aliens can kill us? Anything can kill us. Just do it. Just do it. Throw that shit. No. No. Bitch, you ain't doing that. I ain't doing it. Fuck no. What the hell? No, bro. Like, if I really wanted the views, I would shake some ass right now. I gotta find my ears. I'll put on some bunny ears right now in the shower. Like, oh God. Oh God, how old am I? 22. Aliens ain't real. The government said they're real, though. Since y'all believe everything the government says. She looks like that one chick with all their piercings, but without the piercings. You know Miles' ass. Nuh-uh. Everybody say it with this hair like, Plus, we've never been to space to see them. That's because they're in the water. I don't believe we were in space. I don't believe that people went to space. I don't. And they came out and said it was a lie anyway. They never said that there's space. I believe we're in a space. Well, not space, but like not the space that they say that we're in. I don't believe that. I don't believe that the space that they say that we're in, that we're actually in. Like, look at the world photos. Wasn't last year like there was no fucking stars in the sky? It was dark as fuck. and Earth was just in the middle. I just don't. I never actually believed in moon landing either, because how the fuck did they get the TV signal? And how the fuck did they get the fucking television crew up there to capture that moment? Who put that? Who put that? And it's live, mind you. They said it was a live thing. Why didn't we see nobody set that bitch up? Or did we? I can't remember exactly if we seen. But like, I just don't believe that the moon landing was weird. It just doesn't make any sense. And they only show you one angle. Where are the other angles, bitch? If you on the moon, show me that shit. And why is the moon so fucking small? Ain't it a fucking planet? The moon's a planet, right? So it should be like, we should not like. It just looks so tiny when they stood on it. It just did not look. I'm sorry. I'm just like going off the camera was on a tripod. Did we even have tripods back then? The moon is a moon, you dumbo. Where the hell I been? I don't know. In books, I never really watched TV. The moon is not a planet. Then what the fuck is it? It's a big rock, right? Isn't Earth just a rock? Is the moon a planet? No, the moon is not classified as a planet, but rather a natural satellite of Earth. While it is a rocky layered composition like a planet, it does not meet it does not meet the key definition of a planet because it orbits Earth, not the sun directly. It is the 5th largest natural satellite in the solar system. How the fuck they get Wi-Fi on that bitch? And what the fuck does a natural satellite even mean? Oh, it's just a planetary mass object. I still don't get it. They're also trying to find a way to live on Mars. You know, like those movies where they show people like sleeping in like the in the glass containers, and you have to travel like a whole bunch of light years away without aging. Yeah, they're trying to figure out how to make those so when the world comes to an end, all the rich people can go over there and breed more poor people. I don't know what they're gonna do. How are they gonna? They don't like fucking working, so I'm really trying to figure out how they're gonna make this work. Yo, bro, did I pass school? Yeah, I'm an honor roll student, babe. We going to Mars. Who the fuck is we? You know how much it's gonna cost to go to Mars? Do you know how much it's probably gonna cost for people to go to Mars? $100,000 ticket. Probably even more. Or probably they'll just take the important people like engineers, doctors, surgeons. What else? What else would it take? Archaeologists. Like people of importance, like people with important jobs. Therapists. Well, maybe not even therapists. Well, yeah, therapists. You're gonna need like a lot of therapy sessions because that shit must be traumatic. Like, I don't know if you've actually seen like those world-ending movies where they have like the the necessary confinement space to keep you safe, but there's only a certain number of people, like it's like a person in their family that they're eligible to go because of their job description. Like, say if you were a surgeon, like a world-class surgeon, you would be first on the list to get on that ship or whatever. Like, I don't know. I need a fresh start. Mars doesn't sound so bad. Yeah. Y'all need to watch Paradise. Yeah. Okay, now you're onto something. The question is not who goes to Mars, but who decides who gets to go to Mars. That's the question. Obviously, the government. Have we not what is the lack of understanding? The government decides everything. They decide who stays rich. That's why they tax the poor. They rarely don't even tax the rich because the rich, again, as I said before, when you have a lot of money, you gain a lot of power. You're basically in the high elite class. So when you're in the high elite class and you have a lot of money, a lot of influence, you also gain a lot of power. So, what is my job? I work as a secretary. Well, I got a promotion to become a support analyst. And my second job I work as a cashier in customer service. No, gaining money doesn't get you power. Example, Jeffrey Epstein. His camera suddenly went out and he was just dead. He just hung himself. And there was a time span for how long his camera was out before they were able to reactivate it. You're able to fake your death when you have money. You have the law in the palm of your hand. That's why a lot of rich people just get a slap on the wrist because they have money, they have influence, which means they have power. It gives you power. Lots of money gives you power. And you guys can say like, oh, it doesn't, but like, if you really think about it, like there's levels to it. I don't know how to explain it. People be using money for evil for real. I mean, people, how do you think they get the money? Money is created? Yeah, because they need a system to keep everybody in check. They need to separate the workers from the elites. They need to separate the poor, like lower class, lower class, lower middle class, high class, and then the elites, and then those above them. Like, you guys have to like, so you think he's alive? Hell fucking yeah. How many celebrities do we know that probably actually faked their death? How many people do we know fake their death? We don't know because they stayed from the spotlight for so long. But, you know, Palm Beach Beat, suddenly he's here because he looked like Epstein. He's suddenly viral now. It doesn't make any sense on why he would make a TikTok and be like, hey, I look like Jeffrey Epstein. I'm not actually him. I'm Palm Beach Pete. Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? Who are you? That's why, if there, who are the four families that are in the four powerful families? They're all wealthy. They all have good money. They all have good money. They're all up there. They all have money, which is why I say they all have power. You can't have power with no money. What are we gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just say this. Let me explain it better. You as a poor person have no power on what the rich people decide to do. They can decide to nuke us all. It's just a gamble to them. They put their money on a bet. That's it. They have money, which means they have the power. Being shut up, bro. That's not going to happen, sweetheart. What you talking about? If you had $2 billion, you'd still have no power. How much do the Kardashians have? They have power. They were with Jeff Bezos, who has power, who is also ultra rich. What are you guys not comprehending? How much money does the Kardashians have? 1.9 billion. So close to 2 billion. They have power. Catherine, I'm not talking about on a spiritual level. I'm talking about in an economic level. Why do you think Trump had Elon on his side? Elon might be a loser, which he actually pretty much is, because he's just obviously fucking cringe. But he has the money. And he has the power. He literally has the power because he... What does he own? What does he own? You're a loser? I don't give a fuck. Oh. Elon always admits that he hates his life. Yeah, because to them, they already have the money. Okay? They were born into money. Obviously, money is not going to give you any happiness when you were born into it and you obviously got everything that you ever wanted. But if you gave Elon Musk's money to... Let me say this. What if Elon Musk was like, I'm going to just make one random person in the entire world have my money for a day? You don't think that's just not going to buy you happiness? When you're born rich, you're not going to be happy because you can get whatever you want. It's in the palm of your hand. Your parents have the money to get you whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. You have the money to do so. But if you were to give a homeless person, I'm not saying like the drug addicts or the ones that are like mentally unstable, but if you give a homeless person who just hit rock bottom and they lost everything, you gave them some money. You telling me that it's not going to buy them any happiness. They could buy themselves. But what would make you happy? Some fucking money. You know what I could do with some money? I could travel. I could actually live my life instead of slaving away working 2 jobs just to make an ends meet. And I don't believe it's greed. I just believe that we were never supposed to have currency. I just feel like we were supposed to just do our due diligence, work as a community, and thrive in life. We were not supposed to be living in well, I would say like buildings, but I just don't feel like we were supposed to have money. I don't think we were supposed to slave ourselves to money. I don't think there was supposed to be currency. I feel like that's why people who do backpacking, they feel so much happier because they're able to travel the world. They have the money to travel the world. You know? But ask yourself, how much money is enough? How much money would be enough for you to be happy? Let's say this. I would be able to buy my first home. I'd be financially free. That's happiness right there. Financial freedom is happiness. And that's an infinite amount of money. You can have as much money as you want, and you can still live comfortably. You don't have to have greed. You don't have to be ultra wealthy. You don't even have to be wealthy. You could just be rich and be comfortable. You know? So if I outwork others, I get the same. Pretty much. You know? That's why I say like money actually does buy happiness, because if you were to just give somebody who hit rock bottom, they would be happy. So broke people can never be happy. I'm not saying they can never be happy, but they'll just never be able to experience what life actually has to offer. You know? You can be happy about the little things in life, but you'll never actually achieve the dreams that you actually want. That's why a lot of poor people die miserable, because they weren't able to do what they wanted to do. Like if I were to die tomorrow, I would die miserable as fuck. You know how much things I have on my bucket list? I want to go traveling. Okay, I want to travel the world. I want to take pictures. I want to experience. I want to live my life. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not happy. I don't like working. Who the fuck likes work? You guys like working? Huh? Y'all like working hard, slaving. My back hurts from standing up all fucking day and having barely any fucking breaks. Let me tell you something. I personally feel like the rich brainwashed us into saying money can't buy happiness because they know it could truly buy us happiness. We're poor. We're poor. Their money can't buy them no happiness because they have everything. But if they took their money and gave it to somebody who has nothing, I promise you, they would be happy. You can't even talk properly. Your ears aren't working. Go get them checked by the doctor. Sid, shut the fuck up. I'm talking very clearly. Other people are like responding. You know, you ain't no fucking royalty. Yes, the fuck I am. You don't know my name? My name is Royal to motherfucking Love. I thought your family lost their house. Yeah, I did lose the house. Yeah. But that was because of like a real estate scam. Wait, if Trump and Musk never donated, are they greedy? Because Mr. Beast donated? I'm not even going to get into Mr. Beast. I'm not even going to get to him. Like, I applaud him for it, but his smile just don't sit right with me. Who the fuck smiles like this? Like, that's not a genuine smile, motherfucker. That's like when somebody genuinely smiles, their eyes squints. Like this. That's a genuine smile, not this. Like, you look like a fucking uncanny valley person. Like, what the fuck is... Thank you for playing my game. I appreciate it. Here's $1,000. He doesn't look real. Like, he doesn't look real and he freaks me out. He does not look happy with his life. I'm telling you that now. Yeah, I did move. I have my own apartment now, you guys. Yeah, I'm much happier. Much happier. I love the quiet and the peace. Yeah, I just don't trust nobody who smiles like that. Like, mm-mm. Wait, that's good on my lips. I have to scratch it off. Imagine smiling in general. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Here's depressed Dylan, bitch ass. Go smile. I'm kidding. I'm also depressed. But, you know, sometimes you just gotta smile. Give an example smile. How? Just this. Just smile. That's messed up saying their mom look fake. What are y'all even talking about? I used to get hated for smiling like that. It just don't look right. That's not how the human lips look when they smile. Like you cannot smile like this. That's not a smile. That's just scary as fuck. Like, imagine you just go like this. Like somebody looks at you, they're like, "Hi there." Like that's no, hold on. Like this is Mr. Beast. This is how he smiles. Welcome to my game shop. Like you look like he don't look real. Do I got a man to be online? Bitch, I believe in feminism. I don't give a fuck. If it wasn't for Trump, where the fuck would the world be? Exactly where the fuck it was. Now. You naturally smile with your eyes too? Of course I naturally smile with my eyes. Wait, your parents lost their house? Yeah, my parents lost the house. Because of a real estate scam. And I say it's a scam because my dad's friend, who's a real estate agent, actually put himself on the deed, which wasn't supposed to happen, and he framed my dad, basically. When are you going to shut up? Shakira, maybe you should let your mom hit me, you know what I'm saying? And I'll take it like a good girl too. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna reverse this shit. I ain't gonna hit your mom. Your mom can hit me. And if she hit it right, I'll shut the fuck up. But if she don't, I'm just not gonna shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? How do you lose a house? They're not easy to move around. You're so cringe. Shut the fuck up, bro. That is so dumb. What the fuck? Got scammed by an immigrant? No, no. It wasn't by an immigrant. It was by a family friend. My dad trusted this guy because he was my dad's friend, and my dad, like, you know, he went to him about advice because he's a real estate agent, and my dad was looking for a house for me and my siblings, basically. And the friend lied to my dad about so many things. He put, like, my dad's credit was fine, but he said my dad needed a co-signer, so he got somebody to become a co-signer, which means that they get 50-50 of everything. And then after he got the co-signer, he told the co-signer to hand over the deed in his name. So the co-signer gave up her rights to give to the friend to to put his name down. And my dad found out, and so the friend took my dad to court, and so basically made my dad give up the house. So is that person going to jail? No. No. I gotta do a protection spell, you know what I'm saying? But everything that I go through, I hope it hits that motherfucker 10 times harder. And I hope he finds out that his wife is cheating on him and that none of his kids are his. Yep. I know it's bad to wish things that are not good on people. But sometimes people just need to get wished bad things on. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're not a genuine person, I'm not gonna wish good on you. Like, if you're mean to me, I'm not gonna wish good on you. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I wish good on y'all, but like, you know what I'm saying? Did I use sage to purify my home? Yeah, I did. I did sage my house. I don't care about your dad. We don't care. That's because you don't have one. Shut the fuck up. You just curse someone. What the fuck? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I hope karma catch that ass and spank it to the time that it turns red into an apple and it's raw and bleeding, bitch. I hope his money gets so drained and he gets a fraud charge and he goes to jail for life. And I'm just gonna leave it at that because I can't say nothing else. But y'all know what I'm thinking about when he goes to jail. Yeah. Yeah. You hope he realizes his kids aren't his. I hope they don't. I hope they aren't his. I hope. And his wife don't look like the faithful type either. I hope that there is a way that their DNA is alternated so it could look like some other niggas. Like, oh God. Do I like chocolate cake? I can't eat cake. I can't eat cake. I'm allergic to cake. Is his wife bad? No, she's ugly as fuck. You know, ugly people stick with ugly people. My bad. And I say this as an ugly person, so y'all can't tell me that I'm ugly too. I know I'm ugly as fuck. Okay, when I ask out niggas, I get rejected. Your dad probably still in court and lost. My dad been lost a case because the guy has more money than my dad. So again, when I say that money grants you power, it actually fucking does. My dad's not rich. Okay, my dad can't even retire. That was the house. The house was for his retirement. And his friend took the house because he has more money. And because the guy has more money, the judge saw it as a way of more power. So, yeah. Well, imagine having a deadbeat dad. Can't relate. Can't relate. But yeah, that's why I'm talking. Like, I speak from experience. I don't say, oh, money gives you power just to bullshit it. No, I say it because it actually happens in the courthouse. Whoever has the most money has the judge's side. You know? Where am I from? From Boston. Margie, you got one more time to comment. And it's not the same thing. If you say the same thing, you about to be on timeout. Don't even start. Not all the time. Yes, all the time. The legal system ain't shit. Boston. I don't have a Boston accent. I don't. I heard my friend, she was like hard. And I was like, huh? She was like, hard. And I was like, why do you sound like a Minecraft villager? Ha. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, no, hard. Hard. And I was like, huh? Huh? What? Huh? She was like, hard. And I found out that what she was saying was hard. And I was like, oh, wow. Hard is hard. Like, where's the R? Where's the R? Why that's so I'm like... I left my car keys in the car park. Like, it don't sound right. Are you ignorant? I'm not interested. What the fuck? Oh, thanks for the gift, Rick. I appreciate the sunshine. Am I your sunshine? I gotta find my bunny costume soon. I'm about to make a whole new, Do you miss your little brother coming to ignore you? I do, but I love the peace and quiet more. You know? You wanna do shit. I'd fuck Kenji, though. Yo, he is so fine. Like, oh my god. I'm sorry. I know y'all hate when I talk about him, but until I get his fine ass, maybe even after I get his fine ass, y'all are gonna hear me talk about his fine ass all the time. Like, have you heard his voice? Like, his voice. It's like, yes! You know, like, it's just like, oh my gosh. I want him so bad. I want him so bad. And I'm just like, I gotta make him mine. Okay, like, I don't think you guys understand how fine he is. Just listen to this nigga's voice.
What's wrong with you?
Like, you not hearing
this? Give it to me, ho. I know you don't got no thumbs or nothing, but throw it at me.
That's fine as fuck! Sorry. Make a giant poster of Kenji. I don't have the money like that. I don't have the money like... Fall in love with the voice is why Gen Z is going to World War III. Not me, y'all, though. You meet Kenji? No, but, like, if I hear his voice in real life, like, oh... I'm just a girl with a crush. Look, don't judge me about the whole voice thing. Don't even judge me about the whole voice thing, okay? Because, like, that's how I first started, you know, watching him. I know you guys, I don't even really talk about how I first got into watching him. So I was watching Berlizzi's, not The Last of Us. It was The Walking Dead series, right? And it was the end series. And I just kept seeing Kenji pop up on my For You page. And I was like, I ain't watching no fucking VTuber. I don't fucking watch VTubers, right? I was like, VTubers are fucking weird. And so after that last episode of Berlizzi, mind you, I was cleaning my room, so I didn't even notice that it was going on to the next video. And it was playing on my TV. And, like, when I heard his voice, I was like, hold on. Who the fuck is this fine-ass nigga? I turn around, and it's this VTubing model. I'm just hooked. I'm like, is he white and he sounds black? And I know that sounds, you know, controversial. And then he was like, "Oh, I'm black," and I was like, "Oh, so that's a nigga up in there." Yeah. And ever since then, I've been watching his fine ass. Oh my god, I'm sorry. It's just like it was just like, oh yes. Bro, are we serious? Yes, I'm sorry. No, I'm not. Like, I don't know. Like, it's just so fun. He's so cute. I just like I gotta meet him. Like, oh my goodness. Um. Are we dead ass bro? Yes. Like, what? Am I supposed to be ashamed? Blushing is insane. Shut up. Shut up. I'm not blushing. I'm not blushing. I'm not. What does he look like? Oh my gosh. He has like these. His biceps are like bigger than mine. Oh my god. He's so handsome. He's also like he's very tan. He has like really curly hair. And oh my gosh, he's like. And I heard he works out too. And I'm just like, let me. You know what I'm saying? That you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. I'm like, let me get some water. I'm sorry. Let me stop. I'm getting thirsty. When is Royal ever not thirsty though, right? Like like oh my gosh. Like he's so handsome. And he has such a nice jawline. Like I just want to suck on his jaw. Like I don't know figure shit though. Like I don't know. It's like you know, like I'm sorry. No, I'm not. It's just like yeah, he is so fine, okay? I don't know. And then I seen like, oh my god, and then the thinner. Oh my, and I seen like he has a new V2 model. And that V2 model looks a little bit more like him. And I was just like, you know what I'm saying? So I think the last time I was on Royal Live was when someone told her to throw it in a circle and she did, and then someone said throw it in a triangle, she did it. Oh! I think I also threw it in a rhombus too. Like, hope you find a guy in real life that makes you feel like Kenji does. I do, and then they reject me. So I think it's a sign that I'm gonna get rejected by his fine ass too, and I'm okay with it because I always get rejected anyway. You know? Yeah. Do I eat chicken nuggets? No. I'm kidding. I love chicken nuggets. And I don't say nuggets. We don't say nuggets up in here. We say nuggies. Like grown people. He is so fine. He is so fine. Like, I gotta make him mine at any need necessary. And I don't know yandere type bullshit, but like, Kenji made that water. I might have to end live early. I'm kidding! I'm kidding! I'm kidding! I'm kidding! Wait, there's a clock in Mochicon? Holy shit. I didn't even know they have jewels that say clock it. Ah. Yo, what the fuck? What do you mean? Also, Catherine, I took your advice and I was gonna make moon water tomorrow. But there's no moon reflecting in my house, so it's like I can't make moon water. And I'm also getting into manifestation, so yeah. Yeah. Um so that's my celebrity crush. And I actually hope that I get him because like he is so fine and I really like his personality and I want to kiss all over his face. Is that too much to ask? Manifest money by being grateful like you already have the world in your hands, girl. Yeah, the world is my oyster and Kenji is going to be mine. It's going to be mine. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just like, I can't stop. He is so fun. And then I heard his voice again and he's just like, okay, I'm sorry. How was you guys' day so far? Gotta distract myself. My face is hot. And I would throw water on my face, but it'll drip down on my chest, and then I'll look very erotic. And I cannot have that because we're on YouTube. I'm not blushing. I'm not blushing. I'm not. Am I still studying? Yes, I am still studying. I hope Kenji looked like Dave Chappelle. Well, Dave Chappelle could actually get it now that I'm a little bit older and I actually see like his bald head. He could really get it. Like I don't like. There's not much to grab on, so you just gotta dig your nails into their scalp. Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. But anyway, how's you guys' day so far? The next full moon is a pink one, and it's on April 1st. What should I do for the next full moon, Catherine? How old am I? 22. AKA rent day. My rent's on the 1st of the month, and I'm not paying any earlier or any later than that. Now you can't brush past? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. I just did. If I remember when someone asked if your brother was your son and you clocked that, yeah, I ain't got no kids. You moved from your parents? Why? Why do you want to know if I moved far from my parents or not? What you trying to get into? You need to verify for each moon. It's different because they're all in zodiac signs that have different needs. But I'm not a witch. I don't know what they mean. I'm an Aquarius, Catherine. Find out for me, please. I don't understand these things. Like the last full moon in Virgo. It's not all the time to manifest. It was a let go release. How tall am I? Like 5'2", 5'3". Just Google what to do on a full moon, each zodiac sign. Okay. What to do on a full moon as an Aquarius. An Aquarius full moon is the ideal time to embrace your humanitarian side, release rigid thought patterns, and celebrate your individuality. Engage in authentic, forward-thinking rituals like community organizing, innovating, brainstorming, or a digital detox to align the cosmic energy of social change and personal freedom. Nothing about loving this motherfucker. Why? Why? Can you love me, please? Oh, no, not the full moon. Is in a specific sign. Oh, what is the full moon of an Aquarius? The full moon in Aquarius is often the Styrian moon in August, a time for embracing authenticity, innovation, and community, peaking at 17 degrees of Aquarius on August 9th, 2025. I can't know what love. I gotta worry about this community bullshit. Where's the love? Where's the love? The next full moon is in Libra. What is the full moon of a Libra, bitch? What the fuck? The full moon of Libra occurring on April 1st to 2nd, 2026 focuses on balancing relationships, harmony, and love. Finally, some romance with this bitch, bro. So what do I go about this? Cause I'm trying to put my living on Kenji finance. I'm sorry. He probably gonna watch this. Like back when we're married, he's probably gonna watch this and be like, "Damn, girl, you was just crazy about me," and I'll be like, "I'm still crazy about you, nigga," like that. I'm kidding. Try. Okay, yes. Tell me, Catherine. Tell me, cause I am struggling. I said try Pisces with the full moon of a Pisces. A Pisces. My mom's a Pisces. A powerful emotional illumination that highlights intuition, spiritual growth, and the accumulation of a 6-month cycle. That's damn near a pregnancy. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me not even say that. No babies over here. Fuck them kids, bro. I'm sorry. I love children. I just don't want to give birth to them. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like but. It's that love, and don't I deserve some loving in my life? Specifically by Kenji. Like, don't I deserve some loving in my life? We're far into the live stream now. He's never gonna see this, but like, so which one's for the mental patient? Shut up, Rick. Shut up, Rick. Cause I'm trying to get married by this year. With Kenji specifically, you know. So you know, I'm not in no crazy way, not in a creepy Connie kind of way. You know what I'm saying? But like, the full moon is affected by the placement of other planets, so each one is a very different focus on the one coming. What is the zodiac of the next full moon? Oh, the pink one. Don't allow. The next full moon on March 27th. Is that today? Is the full pink moon in Libra, which occurs on April 1st, 2026 at 7 p.m. This moon aligns with themes of rebalancing relationships, reviewing habits, and defining true reciprocity, marking as a destiny reset period. So, on March 1st at 7:12 p.m. Pacific time, Kenji is going to live stream, and he's going to view my video, and he's going to also confess that he loves me too. Got it. So I will finally get the man that I want on April 1st. So like, obviously your girl's not gonna be single for long. You know, I mean April 1st. So yeah, so he's gonna go on his live stream. He's gonna tell people that he loves me. I'm sorry, I'm just like I have witnessed the solar eclipse. I witnessed the blood moon. And I heard it was rare until I realized that it was happening every time. It's supposed to happen every 100 years. Isn't that April Fool's Day? April Fool's Day is the beginning of spring, which is the resurrection of life in the world. It's going to be warmer. I don't know. What national day is March 20th? Why are y'all treating me like a dictionary? What is the national day of what? March 20th. If it's some bullshit, macaron. Oh, World Oral Health Day. I know some of y'all got some fucking cavities and shit. There are so many days. Wait, Catherine, you're supposed to be helping me. You're supposed to be helping me. I don't understand. I don't understand. Hey, Diva. How are you, babe? Macaroon. No, not macaroon. Macaron. MACKEY. MICMOUSE. I'm sorry. MACRON. Macaron Day. Macaron Day. It's National Engagement Day on March 20th. Why are you telling me this? Is it because I'm not engaged yet? What are you engaged and you trying to rub this in my face? What, you getting married to? What's your moon and rising? I don't know. What my moon and sun rising if I was born January 27th, 2004 at 4:15 in the morning. Yes, I remember the time that I was born. My parents told me. It's either 4:15 or 4 a.m. My birth city was Philadelphia. I'm an Aries moon and a rising Sagittarius. But are you sure you're supposed to write where you were born? Yeah. I kind of like. Don't hate me, but I chat GBT'd it because I don't have a lot of apps. I had a zodiac app. I forget what it's called. I would have been able to see like my sun and moon rising, but I don't know. You need to do your birth chart and what? What? What is that? Okay, I'm just gonna Google this. I don't know what that is. Oh, okay. Birth. Where do I plug in a birth chart? And my laptop is about to die. I gotta pay for this shit. Oh, free charts and reports. Shit. Create a new chart. I gotta pee. Name, initial, or nickname. Do I gotta write my full name? I'm writing my full name. Enter time of birth. No, 4 in the morning. Apparently my mom did all that for me. She told me that she had my birth chart. And that she's not able to send it to me right now. But I'm gonna find it out anyway! I think I spelled that right. Holy shit. I don't fucking know the state. Oh, United States. What the fuck? Oh, Pennsylvania. Where's my birth chart? You guys hear me? Is your mom watching? Yeah, she says she's watching. And oh, so she's seeing me acting crazy over Kenji's fine ass. Wow. But my mom told me she did my birth chart and everything. And she's not able to send it to me now. Does it have to be a good thing? Huh? Am I ever gonna fall in love? What does the fox say? Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. What the fox say? Do boom, 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 boom. Bing, 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 bing. Bing, 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 bing. Bing, 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 bing. I'm so fucking tired. Oh my god. What am I supposed to be doing? You can see the planet of love, Venus, and everything. Mother, send me my birth chart. Do it yourself if you want. It's only a minute. But I don't know how to do that. Oh shit. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do it by myself. What the fuck? Sorry. Hey guys, am I single? Unfortunately. Okay, so I did a chart. I don't understand not a goddamn thing that is being said to me. I don't understand shit. I'm 22. Show us. No, I got my legal name on there. I can't show y'all my legal name. Y'all gonna dox me. I don't understand a goddamn thing. Sun is in Aquarius. What the fuck? Oh. Oh, wait. Oh, what the fuck? She is naturally and genuinely empathetic, compassionate, and intuitive. Her observations and insights are unique and fascinating, making her an original and helpful guide. She has a gentle nature that picks up on subtle cues from her environment. What the fuck? She knows what she wants on a professional level, is aware of her objectives, and will do everything to achieve them. She will usually carry out plans to the very end. She has a good job as well as a good reputation. Moon Aries. She likes family life, peace, and quiet. She likes to stay at home surrounded by loved ones and agreeable circumstances, strongly influenced by the early environment and the mother or takes after the mother. You long for a sense of true belonging but may be restless in your search. You might change residence frequently or feel the need to make many changes in your home. Moving often may be a healthy thing if it keeps you emotionally stimulated, but if you find that you do so on whims and later regret the changes, you might want to treat it as a symptom of emotional unrest, as a sign that you are in a constant search for the perfect mood and setting, when in fact you might work on your feeling of belonging from the inside out, not the outside in. It's possible you remain rather immature or irresponsibly emotionally irresponsible emotionally, never wanting to truly grow up and take care of yourself. There might be some mistrust of those in authority. Attachments to your past traditions and family are strong. You play it safe with many in your heart. Inheriting the family home, working from home, a family business, or following in a parent's footsteps can be the themes. The memory is like an elephant. You love to chat, enjoy storytelling and writing poetry. Sometimes enjoy bending the truth. What the fuck is this? And possess a sparkling wit. You are animated when you speak and have a sense of humor that others appreciate because it's highly imaginative. You may especially adapt to side. Okay. Alright, I feel a little I feel a little okay, I'm gonna read a little bit more. People can usually read your mood by how much you are talking. When nervous or excitable, you talk up a storm. Moodiness is a characteristic, definitely and especially subjective nature, makes you prone to hypersensitivity. It usually has to do with the fact that you take in so much from your environment. It is for these reasons that you can often be indecisive. You may swing between irrational and rational thoughts and feelings. It's pretty much something that takes place upstairs in the mind, although others are sure to see the struggle occasionally. You are always interesting and often funny. You sometimes misrepresent yourself with what you say, but you are charming. Key traits: if she is happiest in her own little imaginary world, they can be happy nowhere because she can never find her ideal world on the outside. The problem can create a lot of change, instability, and disquiet. She must aim to enjoy the moment, the real world, more often. She should watch for fibbing and gossip, but especially sensitive to criticism, and thin-skinned leaves make her feeling vulnerable. Okay, see, yeah, I am very sensitive to criticism, but only from my mother. And this feels very why does it sound like they write that with her in mind? It feels like they actually fucking know me, and I'm kind of scared. Like this is actually like what the fuck? Conjunction between the moon and Mars. You are a passionate person who loves life. Although your emotions are powerful and immediate, your passion is genuinely controlled and directed. You can be a sexual person who nevertheless doesn't get too carried away or controlled by your passions. I I don't know what that means. Because your emotions are strong and you know how to direct them into constructive channels, you don't automatically understand such things as crimes of passion, impulsive behaviors, and emotional excitability in others. You're generally open, accepting, and natural in your sexual expression. Oh, wow. What the? You need an emotional connection to feel complete on a physical level. You may have an affection and talent for sports, which I used to, but other factors in the natural natal chart are necessary to provide the motivation and commitment. Short description: she is frank, honest, full of vigor and ambition. She is strong-willed and powerful at work. She is a little hard on herself and sometimes on others whose capacity for action is not as great or inherent on emotional level. On an emotional level, craving action or activity. Oh, this is about my sex life? What the fuck? What the fuck? Aries and Aquarius do not like being told what to do or how to act. And you know what's funny? Kenji's an Aries. His birthday is April 2nd. And I remember that because my brother's birthday is April 1st. Sextile between Moon and Neptune. Positive aspect: she is kind, sympathetic, with a strongly compassionate nature. When in love, she is usually very devoted. In fact, she is devoted by nature, not only in the matter of the heart. There is an unmistakable, compassionate, and understanding side to her nature. She has a natural affinity to music. While everyone enjoys music, people with the moon in harmonious aspect to Neptune respond to music as a vehicle to heal, relax, and uplift the soul. Naturally perceived without even trying, she tunes into the feelings of others and the mood of her surroundings. There is a distinct emotional need to escape in the world of imagination and to withdraw from others at times when she needs to recenter herself, largely because she needs to take in a lot of mixed energies from her surroundings. Wow. Wow. They are just. What the fuck? Strong and sudden feelings and hunches can overcome her. More often than not, her intuition is correct. Although her imagination is also powerful, she can read too much into a situation as a result, which I've had experience in, but I'm always right. Some laziness is associated with this position, which stems from a natural timidity and sensitivities apparent from youth. She may have been labeled shy in youth, and family members or friends may have jumped in to save her from situations that required boldness or aggressiveness. Thus, passivity was accepted, and as an adult, she may be less experienced than most with reaching out or going after what she wants. Oh my god. Oh my god. What the fuck? What the Catherine? You are very compatible with Kenji. You are Aquarius and Aries. Compatibility, you say? I'm sorry. That's this is like reading my life. Holy shit! I need to put my laptop on a charger. I might be staying up a little bit. I might be late for work tomorrow. Who knows, right? Who knows? This is interesting as fuck. Hold on. We're gonna read a lot more about Royal today, I guess. Okay. Trine between the moon and Pluto. She can often waver between a rich and successful domestic life and social success, perhaps having difficulty succeeding at both. Very perceptive and given to psychoanalyzing people. A strategist, powerful emotions and intense feelings. Still, she usually can keep things to herself when it's wise to do so. This aspect is one indication of emotional intelligence. She is usually able to get support, backing, or loans when needed, resourceful. What the fuck? Trend between the moon and ascendant. She has a good influence on the family, and the family usually gives back, loving and helping in return. She likes traveling, movement, and change. She thrives on contact and is open to other people, although it can be a moody interest. The experience of the outer world filters very much through her emotions, very sensitive, highly observant, adaptable, likable, and somewhat of a chameleon. What the fuck? Oh my god. Yo, like yo. A negative 70 opposition between the moon and midheaven. She can have an irresolute or hesitant nature with sudden changes of mood and humor. She is somewhat moody, not always following through on her own objectives since these change often. This instability may manifest not only in professional life but also in love and friendship. And a non-committal stance is closely tied to uncertainty rather than irresponsibility. There can be a love-hate relationship with her status or reputation. She may often feel misunderstood by parents, teachers, or bosses, as she may often project the wrong image. Wow. Mercury represents communication and logical spirit. Her mind compartmentalizes impressions and she appreciates structure and order. The mind learns best when it can see practical uses for information. Resourceful, reflective, deep thinker, a fine and vivacious mind may undertake lengthy studies or, if circumstances do not allow, will teach herself. I taught myself how to use chopsticks. A rational person can be pessimistic, skeptical, and sarcastic, possessing a very sharp sense of humor and notices everything. Yeah, yeah, I know this. Wow. You are mercurial in appearance or manner, especially if Mercury is close to within 10 degrees of the ascendant. You are restless, adaptable, changeable, easily distracted, versatile, and nimble. You enjoy talking but might often monopolize the conversation or fail to listen. You might be too busy thinking about what you will say next to truly listen. You have mischievous and precarious? How the fuck do I say that word? Manner. Lively and interesting, you quickly adapt to new situations. In fact, you treat most new endeavors with curiosity and great interest. Your first reaction to a new stimuli is logical and curious rather than emotional. She looks on the bright side of life. She is gay, which also means happy, agreeable, optimistic, sociable. She enjoys speaking. She enjoys speaking and writing and does both with charm and artistry. Her intellectual pleasures are very much influenced by her feelings. She is amorous and sensual. She likes beauty, the arts, traveling, frequent changes of scenery, aims always for diplomacy, very charming. She is intelligent with big ideas. She is tolerant and has a strong sense of justice. She has good judgment, good sense, and has her feet on the ground. She has the gift of gab, fully enjoys literature and learning. She is erudite and will usually be successful socially. Wow. I'm gonna have to just read everything. Uh, Give me a few seconds. I have to go pee. I'll be back. I was not pooping. Okay? That, what the fuck? No, no, I was not pooping. I was not pooping. I got nauseous. That's all I'm gonna say. I know some people have atemophobia. Is that what it is? It's like the fear of like stuff like that. So anyway, um, what did I miss? It's okay if you poop. No, guys, there's a reason why my hair was up. I was not pooping. That was a long bathroom break. So, guys, shut up. Okay, okay, we're gonna continue reading my natal chart. Where did I leave? Okay. Negative 38 opposition between Mercury and Saturn. She is reserved, conservative, ambitious, and stubborn. She may have problems expressing herself, particularly verbally, due to shyness or fear of criticism. Social success may be slow and laborious, but she does not give up easily and is patient. Can spend a lot of time on communications and getting them just right. Oh my God. You rarely accept compliments wholeheartedly, yet you crave them and need them. Others around you tend to stop complimenting you, feeling that you either don't need compliments or don't want to hear them. Nothing can be further than the truth. They basically just told me like I have a praise kink or something. Wow. I'm kidding. Um, negative negative 24 square between Mercury and Midhaven. She has no specific aim in life. Goddamn. She may frequently change jobs or might bore easily, needing variety to keep interest in something. May be inconstant, but likes change, what gives her the feeling of living intensity. Lots of activity as far as love is concerned. She may enjoy a full sex life. I don't know what the fuck that means. Venus is in Pisces. Uh, you are verbally expressive, diplomatic, and aim to be tactful. You easily win others over with your words, whether it's because of a likable facility with language, a beautiful voice, or diplomatic use of words. Do I have a beautiful voice? Y'all think my voice is pretty? Um, you readily give out compliments. Some of you might use flattery to your own benefit at risk of being ingenuine. You are genuinely a good mediator, aiming to settle arguments quickly and restoring at least temporary peace. You have a mischievous side, however, and your desire to be tactful and polite with others doesn't always succeed. Some of you might engage in a lot of mind games, and others might eventually find out that you don't always mean what you say or say what you mean. You value mental stimulation and frequent changes of scenery in your love relationships. What does that mean? Look, I've never been in like a full blown relationship before, so I have no idea what a lot of this shit means. I mean, I do have some like access, like I do know what some of it mean, but I just don't know what all of it mean. She is nonchalant. The fuck was that? She is nonchalant, perhaps pretentious or self-important. She likes what is beautiful and sometimes ostentatious, perhaps spending money too quickly at times. She likes to please and have numerous amorous adventures. She can undergo tribulations in love, may take things to excess, which sometimes interferes with the smooth flow. She is big-hearted and warm, with an open heart and a tendency to want to give a lot of people a lot to the people she loves. She can some have some problems with following through on her promises. However, not usually because of any ill intent, but because she sometimes overestimates her personal capabilities, wanting to do more and give more than is actually possible. She may have a tendency to live beyond her means. She needs to be cautious about the tendency to feel overly optimistic or overly protected. Moderation is the most important and perhaps challenging lesson in her life. She has a good grasp of reality and of duty. She is thrifty, reserved, and usually not given to showing off. She likes truth and justice and love. Her sentiments are sincere and deep. She never plays false. She is, of course, faithful in love and friendship. She might love a much older person, appreciate that person's intelligence and good sense. I do like older guys. And Kenji, he gives off older, so I guess that's also another reason why I have a big crush on him. Anyway, this as 109 sextile between Venus and the North Node. I don't know what that is. This aspect indicates diplomacy and attractiveness. There is a certain luck in meeting others at the right times. There is a skill in harmonizing and a much desire to cooperate rather than compete. Mom, I'm not paying for anything. This is online. My mom's gonna send me the actual one tomorrow. I'm just reading the natal chart online. Mars represents the desire for action and physical energy. Quick decisions. She may have a lot of things on her plate and wants to succeed. She will succeed through a phenomenal work rate. Stormy or simple active family life where her leadership and aggressiveness shows itself. You can be fiercely protective of your close friends and family with Mars in your solar fourth house. Anger may be deeply felt and possibly deeply buried too. As a result, it can be difficult for others to pinpoint your true motives, and you can be considered a real enigma. What the fuck is that? Sorry for cussing. You can be passive aggressive in your approach to the outside world when younger, which could lead to resentment if you are not careful or confident enough to make a more direct approach to pursuing your desires and expressing your anger. I don't even think I was a really angry kid I don't think I was very angry as a child. It took a lot for me to get angry, I feel like. With time and experience, as well as substantial work towards achieving a healthy balance between emotional self control and expression, you are likely to deal with frustrations in a more empowering way, like yelling. That's not what it says here, but passive aggressive, check. I'm passive aggressive. I'm passive aggressive. What does passive aggressive mean? I'm sorry. Let me see. What is passive aggressive? I know what it means. It's just an indirect expression of hostility, anger, or or resentment rather than open conflict. It involves a disconnect between words and actions when someone appears compliant on the surface but acts out through procrastination, sarcasm, the silent treatment, or intentional inefficiency to frustrate others. Oh shit. Okay. Okay, I do that. I I am kind of passive aggressive. I kind of do tend like when I'm frustrated, I do tend to hide that part of myself because I do like procrastinate a lot, and I'm very sarcastic, and I do tend to fall silent and not talk when I get frustrated or upset or feel some type of way. Um, she is ambitious with a great capacity for work and effort, self confidence, and determination. Will stick it out to the end with her plans. You are committed, determined, and passionate. For you, it's all or nothing, and you are baffled by and possibly impatient with others who do things only halfway or half heartedly. You're usually quite decisive and often unwavering once committed. You are certainly a passionate person and you possess a fascinating and commanding aura. You are genuinely confident about your own talents. You employ strategy when you're going after something, and you're very talented at this, saving time and energy. You're naturally very resourceful and usually quite persistent when pursuing a goal. You're a wonderful person to be around when there's a crisis. Very little phases you, and you're especially effective when circumstances call for a leader. She is energetic and direct. She attracts the most good fortune when she is helpful, honest, orderly, and pays attention to details. The surface industries, nutrition, and health are prosperous avenues. Practical and technical knowledge and skills are most valued. A real problem solver and other appreciates her help. Doesn't always feel like you are especially ambitious. Rather, hard work is valued. Deeply intelligent, she is tolerant and sincere. Professional success can happen abroad or in connection with foreign countries. Faraway voyages are profitable. Very optimistic, philosophical, hopeful, and humorous. She is tempted to be manipulated or exploit to realize plans. She is rarely satisfied with her achievements unless they are big. She's an opportunist, very resourceful. Wow, that is very true. She appears to have a very honorable and generous attitude towards others, and others assume that she has their best interests at heart. Because others see her as tolerant and understanding and wise, they also turn to her for advice. May go to excess when eating. May go to excess when eating. Did they call me fat? Foreign countries. What you got going on, Royal? I don't fucking know. May feel fundamentally unloved, unsupported, but can miss opportunities to receive support because of basic attitude that she isn't going to get love. Okay, I guess we are just like, all right, I guess we're doing this. She takes one on one relationships very seriously, perhaps partnering up later in life or choosing not to. Partnership may not be fruitful or may be felt to be a burden if Saturn is afflicted. A strong sense of responsibility towards partner. Partner may be serious, mature, or restrictive. Her feelings are sincere and stable. She is persevering, methodical and persistent, which boosts professional success. She knows how to be on top of the situation. She perseveres, is determined but ingenuous and original. She is very practical. She proceeds slowly but is always bound to achieve her objectives to the end. She may struggle a lot and work hard to achieve her aims. Although confronted by discouraging circumstances from time to time, she knows how to set off again and continue the flight. She is receptive, subtle, but can reveal herself when asked to become involved. She has a lot of flair. She can be unreliable, inconsistent, or erratic at work, always ready for change, although with some changes in routines and dedication can do brilliant work. She may do best with an out of the ordinary job, in which case all goes well. Otherwise, she may often change jobs or financial up and downs. Generosity, especially enjoying resolving problems in order to satisfy people. Okay. Why everybody asking if she's studying? Does she not look smart? Okay, hold on. She may prefer not to attach too much value to money, but if this is overdone, there can be quite a few problems in life concerning money and ownership. She might make money through artistic pursuits, but must avoid the potential pitfalls of putting too much faith in ideas that don't have enough grounding in reality. It's vital to seek out financial advice for significant ventures. Love can dominate her life. She lives her love life to the fullest and can be very passionate. Her partner may have problems on the professional level, but she is always there to give support. If that partner loses their job and their rhythm of life has to change, she accepts this. She is a lover and faithful, the most important thing that they can love each other. Her plans can sometimes lack realism and they're therefore often unattainable. However, creative fields can be enormously successful, can maintain a mysterious but magical reputation. Whoa. Great aspirations, sexuality, and love are idealized. Do I do that? She has willpower and ambition and almost always prefer to have her own way. Very true. Very true. Damn, Royal, I didn't know you were so romantic and loyal. I've been telling you guys this. Y'all just don't be listening to me. um, she can feel uncomfortable if speaking too much or too little, or for her intelligence or social skills. She may be wary of people who seem to be indulgent in these ways, who are social butterflies or who talk too much or seem to flaunt their intelligence. Her curiosity may have been stifled in some manner. Owning and accepting this side of nature can be empowering. She can be wicked with what she says and when angry. Shame in these areas could lead to extremes of behavior and a feeling of being out of control. Working on self acceptance is the key to empowerment. Wow. She is brilliantly perceptive, and easily gets close to someone. However, the tendency in the first half of life is to define her worth or value through her relationships and to be too wrapped up in others' needs at the expense of her own. Lessons are learned the hard way. Confusing and Confusing and intense life situations come at the cost of comfort and peace. Her path is to discover and embrace her own values and establish her self worth through her own efforts. She should aim to enjoy life's quieter moments while blocking the subconscious needs to create crisis, as this is the way to improve relationships and greater satisfaction. Qualities to develop: patience, self sufficiency, restraint, and disengagement. I do need to work on my patience. Her path is to believe in herself enough to feel comfortable expressing her unique creativity, to be the center of attention, committing herself to a definite path rather than shooting in the dark. Although she feels less pressured and more comfortable in a group or informal setting, moving out of this comfort zone once in a while can enhance her social and romantic life tremendously. So I gotta start going to the club more. Qualities to develop: self confidence, getting personal, willingness to stand out or call attention to herself. No, thank you. That does not sound fun. She is confident, charismatic, and lively. She can be opinionated, restless, and stubborn, but also bright and ready for an experience. Hopefully, there is a strong earth in the chart to help ground her. Full of ideas, but not always ready to follow through them, she's independent but friendly. Freedom means everything to her. She celebrates the individual and is a true humanitarian. Can be an excellent teacher or guide. She loves to enlighten others, sometimes blunt in her desire for truth. Wow. Oh my god. Okay, so come on, you know that rush when you do it. What? Did that write a damn book? Yeah, I wrote. Like there is so much more in this chart. Compatibility for lovers. Add a second person. I don't fucking know this nigga. Oh, I know. I don't like his name is Jay, but I don't know his last name or the year that he was born in. So I'm not even gonna like. No one tried to make you laugh ever. I mean, I laugh at almost anything. Um, I guess we learned a lot about me today. But yeah, there is some truth in that. You know, I do love hard, and that's why I get betrayed the most. because people see it as like a way to like, you know, why am I so calm today, twin? I'm getting sleepy and tired. So 60% was right. Yeah, I mean, I read some of it. I kind of skipped through like some of the bigger paragraphs and just read like a couple of sentences. I'll probably like read some before I go to sleep, but yeah, a lot of it was fucking spot on. It's kind of scary, you know. Hi, Sadie. Thanks, Tatiana. You're gorgeous, babe. Um, but yeah, the first part was talking about you directly. What first part? I don't even remember what I said in the first part. Let's actually read what I said in the first part. Yeah, that first part is very much me. um, you'll be tired tomorrow. I'm always tired. But anyway, if you have enjoyed me reading about my fucking zodiac, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. You know, might do it again soon. Maybe tomorrow when my mom sends me my birth chart. But anyway, I will see you. If you have enjoyed this live stream, don't forget to like and subscribe. I am 22 for those who are asking. But yeah. Anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow from one royal to another. I vow to you until next time, my royal kingdom. Bye. And you shut up, Christian, before I fuck your mom.